Hello and welcome to Metaphysics.Live YouTube channel. And we love to talk to you today about the laws of reality. Okay. And there are three primary laws that we'll go into detail at a universal level that applies to every sentient being, including humanity. And today we're going to talk about all the three laws and the necessary understanding that is required to apply these laws in your life. Okay, these laws apply to every life form in human form or in any other life form on any other planet, and these are universal laws, so they cannot be changed. It is the same in every country, every race, every religion, every person on this planet Earth, or in the entire cosmos. Any sentient being are subjected to these laws. Okay, these cannot be changed, and they apply to the entire universe um, equally. Okay, so let's get started. There are three primary laws. So here's the first one. Okay, the first law is that you can be, do, and have whatever you can imagine. Okay, and this is absolute magnificence of the divinity that created the entire universe. And if you understand this law, you totally know that you are in control of your life. Okay, you are the absolute divine being, and you have absolute control of whatever you can be in terms of being, in terms of your state of being. You can do whatever you choose to do, and you can have whatever you can imagine. Here, the key word is imagine. Okay, imagine or imagination is basically you tapping into the all, the infinite intelligence, which already has used its infinite imagination to create all possibilities that exist in the quantum field or in the universe or cosmos already. Okay, so you're tapping into the infinite to imagine a particular experience. Let us say you like to go for skiing. Okay, there is already an experience of you in the infinite universe or infinite intelligence, or of you skiing on a nice, beautiful, snowy mountainous slopes. Okay, all you are doing is tapping into this experience and trying to experience that into your current reality. It is as simple as that. Okay, let's say you like to experience swimming underwater. There is already an experience of you swimming underwater in a beautiful Caribbean or Hawaiian waters, with turtles and fishes and corals and so on. Already those experiences are already created for you. Okay, all you have to do is imagine into the go tap into the infinite quantum field and say, I choose to be, do, and have these experiences, and express absolute gratitude in having them. Okay, when you do that, you understand the process of asking and receiving, and these experiences will be made manifest in your reality. Okay, the key word is you can be, do, and have whatever you can imagine. Okay, it doesn't say some things, it doesn't say few things, it doesn't say you have to work hard for it, it does not say any such condition or limitation. If you believe there's any condition or limitation in your life, it is imaginary. You can be, do, and have whatever you can imagine. Okay, and imagination is tapping into the infinite and remembering who you are and It is basically energy manipulation. When you know you are the divine being, when you know you are the infinite, you are in this body, you choose to create certain experiences. So you imagine. Imagination creates the energy which already exists in the universe, in the infinite field of possibilities, or in your divine state. All possibilities exist. Okay, and in you tap in and create that energy, or to more accurately, you put into your experience that part of the energy that already exists in the infinite field. You're not creating that experience. More, it's more accurate to say you're retrieving that experience. The experience of you, whether it is you're doing mountain climbing or whatever you want to choose, or having driving a fancy sports car, or having a beautiful home, or having a beautiful family, you're having kids, you're having a spouse that loves you, you're having a beautiful career, you're building a lot of businesses, and you're creating success and helping other people. All of these already exist. God in its divine state always says yes. And it is true. And many people believe that God never says no. And this is absolute gift of an unconditional love, okay, of the creator. Okay. God in fact says, you have unconditional love and unlimited potential. And how can you tap into this unlimited potential? By just raising your awareness to who you really are, which is the infinite energy, and choosing to make experiences made manifest in the infinite quantum field, and bring them into your physical life and manifest them. Okay, so you, let's say, as an example, you choose to go to Hawaii and Kauai or Maui or wherever, and you choose the experience, in swimming in the beautiful oceans there, and experiencing the beautiful islands. That experience already exists in a quantum field that you already know about. That is where those desires are coming from. The desires are coming from your future imagination and putting them into your current mind for you to choose those experiences. And if you believe that you are deserving enough to have these experiences, and you express absolute and unconditional gratitude that these experiences are mine. I choose to experience it by the divine grace, by the divine power, by the unconditional love and the infinite potential that I am. I choose to make manifest these experiences in my life. And pretty soon you will create a plan to go to vacation, or your wife or your spouse will have some vacation, time off, that will ultimately result in you buying some tickets to Hawaii and going there, and you get some additional bonus money at the end of the year or so on, and that will create the perfect impetus for you to go to Hawaii and experience those beautiful memories or imaginations, and convert the imaginations into memories. In fact, all memories are imagination made manifest in your reality. Okay? When something is about to happen in your future, you call them imagination or a vision or visualization. When you complete that experience, all you have is memories. Okay? And when you die, all you do is you take those memories with you. Okay? It is not what you get out of these travels or experiences that is really valuable. What is of real value to your soul is who you become as a process of who you are. Okay? Who you become as a result of these experiences. That is of absolute value, and the ultimate desire of divinity is to experience itself in its own experience. And when you experience yourself in your own experience, these experiences that are made manifest by the universal or the infinite spirit, your wish is fulfilled. In fact, all your wishes are already fulfilled, and they are waiting for you to accept and uh, vibrate in an unconditional thankful state of receiving them. And once you vibrate at that state, they'll be made manifest in your life. Okay? So this is the first law. First law is that you can be, do, and have whatever you can imagine. Okay? And it is the best, because this only can come from the infinite loving God, which loves you unconditionally and which given you unlimited potential. Okay? This is bliss. And this is the first law. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Every thought. So here, this is a little bit slight variation of that. Every thought is created. Okay, and all thought is energy. Every thought, whether it's a good thought or a bad thought, there's no good and bad, but you understand something good is defined as something that serves you. Bad is something that's defined as something that does not serve you. Okay? When you hold thoughts of insufficiency or lack or fear or unfulfillment or limitation or disbelief or lack of confidence, any of these are thoughts that do not serve you. Okay? Thoughts of faith, hope, love, that sufficiency, thoughts of worth, unlimited potential, unlimited knowledge and wisdom, and so on. And all these are self-affirming beliefs. Beliefs and thoughts are synonymous in terms of the energy signature they are, and these thoughts will become beliefs if you continue to put your energy on them. So always focus your mind on positive thoughts, because a thought is forever. You can never take back your thought. Thought is an energy that's emanating from your divine being self, is sent into the cosmos, and all thoughts congeal and mix and create a complex web or a matrix of the collective unconscious and conscious thoughts. Okay, this is the matrix. The matrix is nothing but a collection of thoughts that's emanating from every person, sentient being, humanity on this planet. Individually, it's affecting you, and collectively, all thoughts from all humanity is affecting all humanity. It is the law. Okay? Every thought is creative. If your thought is emanating from a positive state of being, it will be creating a positive reality. If a thought is emanating from a negative state of being, it will create undesired results and still are creative. So you can choose to create. Whether you create good things or bad things, the universe does not care. Okay? It is kind of like a cosmic computer. Okay? You can ask it, hey, create me a good sandwich, and it will create you a good sandwich with good thoughts. If you say, hey, I don't deserve to have good sandwich, I deserve to eat bad food because of lack or limitation or self-limiting beliefs, it will create you a bad sandwich. Okay? And you are still getting what you want, because this is what you feel is worthy of you, because of your limited state of being or thinking. You're limiting yourself in what you experience. Okay, so release all self-limiting beliefs or thoughts. And always focus that every thought is creative. So focus your energy on thoughts that you choose to manifest in your life. And thought and imagination are similar in nature because they occur in the mind. Your imagination is about things that have not happened, and you can label them as imaginary objects or events, and you can label things that happened in your past as memories or recollections and so on. Okay, every thought is creative. Okay, so if you have a good thought and you followed by a bad thought and followed by a good thought and followed by a bad thought, your mind is creating thoughts continuously. Okay, and every thought is creative. Okay, not just the big thoughts, the small thought that you had, like am I worthy, am I divine, am I not divine, am I good, am I bad, why I'm not successful, why I am successful, I'm so rich or I'm not rich, or nobody loves me or loves me, or I am beautiful or I am handsome. All these are thoughts, and every thought you have in your mind, most people have at least billions of thoughts, and all of them are creative. Okay, you might think, hey, I thought about, hey, let's say I want to be a billionaire or a millionaire, or you want to learn how to be a pilot, or you want to learn how to be a scientist or whatever, right? If you imagine one time it didn't happen, you'll be like, oh, the universe didn't bless me. But what if you have thousand other thoughts that doesn't align with that one thought? So communication is ultimately about alignment within yourself. Okay, every thought, word and deed has to be aligned for it to be made manifest in your reality as an experience or result. Okay, so everything that you have in your life or want in your life, every thought is the parent that gives birth to all things. Okay, you are quite literally the parent of your life by creating thoughts in your mind. Okay, you you think it into being. Okay, you think everything into being. Okay, so thought is the first level of creation or first step in creation. Okay, every thought is creative, and it is the first step in creation. Okay, the second step is spoken word or written word. Okay, thoughts are imaginations in your mind, words are thoughts expressed. Okay, so words are thoughts expressed, so it has a second level of energy, which is slightly higher than the thought, because it takes more effort to speak or write a word than to just think. Okay, but it is a higher level of energy signature. When you think and speak the same way, it sends a more powerful signal than just thinking and not saying about it. Okay, so your words are incredibly important, and when you speak, when your words and your thoughts are not aligned, the universe does not result in what you want to manifest because it's confused. Okay, your words and your thoughts are not aligned. Okay, so your mind knows the truth about who you are and what you think you are and what you're saying and so on. Okay, so beliefs are nothing but thoughts, that have emotions attached to them. So emotion is energy in motion, where you have some form of energy residue of a particular thought, and those emotional thoughts become your beliefs. Okay, so if, let's say, you are working hard in a company and you believe that working hard is the only way to be successful, then that's a belief, because you have an emotion attached to it. Okay, and there's another guy in the same company who believes, or who doesn't have any emotions and thoughts attached to it, that you have to work hard to make money. Okay, so he makes money, gets promotions, he's become more and more successful than who you are, based on your thinking in terms of, your thoughts, are beliefs with emotions. Okay. And if you believe you have to work hard to make a living, or if you believe you have to work hard and you emotionally attach your energy signature or confidence on that thought, it will be made manifest in your reality. It's as simple as that. So your state of being, okay, is the only and ultimate truth. And from this state of being, whatever thoughts, words, and actions, that arise are controlling your reality. Okay. Your state of being can be conscious or unconscious. So you could be thinking about good and grandiose things, or you could be thinking very mundane, non-beneficial, very low level of, states or being, and those will manifest into thoughts, words, and actions at the appropriate level. Okay. Every thought, every word, every action is creates your reality. Whether you like it, whether you deny it or accept it, it does not matter. Okay. Every thought, word, and actions, give birth to your reality that is arising from a certain state of being. Okay. Understand that state of being comes first, and the thought, word, and actions are energy signatures within that state of being. So if you conceive of yourself as the infinite creator, and let us say you are unable to do XYZ thing, and you still say, because I am an infinite being, I am an infinite creator, I believe that, even though the evidence does not show, I believe and think that this thing is possible. And then you speak from that, level of belief and thoughts or beingness, and those words will crystallize into energy signatures of your vocal cords or your, mouth. Okay. And then ultimately your body starts, acting in that way. You control your reality. So long story short, your state of being is that which gives birth to everything else, and your thought, words, and actions that are in congruence and alignment with your state of being will be made manifest in your reality. Okay. So if you don't like your reality, all you have to do is change your state of being. Okay. So you say, and if you want to give you an example, if you want to have money in your life, okay, as an example, you have a belief that, you have to work hard to make money, or money doesn't grow on trees, and so on and so forth. So all you have to do is say, I choose to believe in a new reality. I choose to believe in my own reality. And a thought is forever. Okay. If you think like, okay, I'm only thinking in my bedroom, or I'm only thinking in my mind, or when I'm driving a car, or when nobody is around me, if you think that is the case, the universe is made of an infinitely complex web of interactive energies or thoughts from everyone. Okay. And this is called the collective conscious and the collective unconscious. Whether you know it or not, every thought that you have goes into the collective unconscious. So anybody who is sensitive enough can tap into it. Okay. So a thought is forever. Okay. It is a creation of your mind, and you can stop thinking. Okay. If you do not know how to think, if you do not know how not to think in a correct way, or how to not have any negative consequences, always remember that any thought you have is forever. So always start thinking in a positive and life confirming or life affirming way. Okay. So, and all thought is energy. Everything in the entire universe is energy. Okay. Even, you and me are energy. So everything, including the thought, is energy. Okay. And your thoughts create your life experiences. Okay. So I'm going to give you an example. When I was a kid, somebody told me certain state in United States had a lot of challenges and feeling. But when I went there, my thought was like, no matter what, how other people are, I'm going to be different. I'm going to be loving. I'm going to be helpful. I'm going to be serving. I'm going to be giving. Okay, when I held that thought, my life experiences were completely different than the same people that lived in the same city and they went to the same school. Okay, it's because every thought is creative, and your experiences are created from those thoughts, words, and actions. Okay? So the second law. Now we talked enough about imagination and thought. Okay, the second law is only applies to, I believe, the realm of the physical, or in our physical existence or plane. The second law is that you attract what you fear. Okay, so fear is the energy that is opposing you. Okay, it arises mostly out of mistaken identity. Okay, if you know that you and everybody in the universe are one, there should not be any fear, because you are one with the universe or the God. Okay, all right. So next up is life will be a bliss and magnificence once you get over your fear and negativity out of your way. Okay, your fear and doubt, or fear and negativity, or fear and doubt and negativity, all three must be discarded. Even though they will exist in the contextual field of the multiverse or the universe, you do not need to experience in your life. Okay, so you are absolute magnificence, and once you get over your fear and negativity, you are already divine. Okay, you just have to demonstrate that magnificence in physical reality. Okay, emotion is that power that attracts. Okay, emotion has extreme, it's actually the subconscious, that controls. The emotion is the power that attracts. So what whomever you meet, they will feel your gut, they will feel your emotion, and then make a decision whether how they want to proceed with you, and so on. Okay, that which you fear strongly, you will experience. Okay, so you have to choose love over fear. That is the fundamental choice, okay, or the prime choice. Okay, and the third law is love is all there is. Okay, this gave me so much relief. I'm like, okay, the second law is like about fear, and I was like, what can the third law be? The third law is love is all there is. Okay, love is all there is in the entire universe and cosmos, because love is the foundational energy of the universe. Okay, love is the material with which the creator or God has created all the universes and metaverses and the cosmos. Okay, your feeling of love when you hold a baby or your child or your wife or your mother, whoever you hold, whoever you believe, love is all there is. There is nothing else. All of these people are made of love, just like you. Every person is made of love, because love is the foundational energy of the universe. Okay, right. So God and you are one, and if you and God are one, that basically confirms that love is all there is, because you are love. Love is the ultimate reality. Okay, yeah, there is nothing outside of love. Okay, the only, the all, the feeling that you have of love is your experience of God. Okay, God chooses to experience itself, and that is why you're here. So when you have the feeling of love and compassion and whatever else, that feeling is the reason why you actually exist. Okay, your soul feels the vibration. Your soul is after the feeling, not the doingness or any activities of the body. Your soul is forever waiting for the feeling, okay, of divinity within you. And The most important thing that comes from the earlier statement, God and you are one, the implication are that you cannot exist outside of God. Okay? If God and you are one, and God cannot exist outside of himself or itself, then you cannot exist outside of yourself either. Okay? And God is love and you are love. There is nothing but love. So how can the universe be so, scary when there is not when God is love and you are love? That is the contextual field. Okay, in order for you to experience love, you need to have somewhere in the universe the opposite of it, which is fear. Okay, when fear exists, then you can experience love in a divine dichotomy way. So moving on, love is the only reality. Love is the experience that you have of God. Okay, whenever you hold a baby, or you play with a child, or enjoy a beautiful nature walk, or whatever, you are, experiencing your divine self. Your divine self is the energy you call love. Love is the foundational energy of the universe, and this is the infinite intelligence that created, itself as love. Okay? Love is what we term as our experience of the divine or God or infinite intelligence within you. Okay? God is not outside, God is inside. So you are made of love. Okay? And your state of being is what your soul is after. Okay, it is not after the state of doingness. It is your state of being. Your state of being gives rise to everything in your life because it is what your soul is after. Your soul is after feeling, okay, not state of doingness or thinking or anything else. Okay, your state of being will ultimately reflect in your thought, words, and actions. And that is what I like to highlight to you now and make sure you understand this clearly. Okay? All elements of life are the intelligence in particle form. Okay, every element, a particle, atom, proton, neutron, quarks, superstrings, molecules, metals, the rocks, everything has infinite intelligence within it. Okay, in particle form. So we are all quite literally made out of the particles of the infinite intelligence. Okay, which is what you are. And you should also know that the infinite intelligence is always one step ahead of us. Okay, the infinite intelligence already knows what you want, what you need, what you deserve or get, based on your belief. All of these are already in the system or the universe or cosmos. Okay, your energy, your emotion or energy in motion is forever, and it creates effect. When a thought it comes with an emotion, it becomes a belief. So always guard your belief with utmost sacredness. And every thought, you have billions of thoughts every single day, and if you want to stop thinking billions of thoughts, start focusing and putting your attention to the most important thoughts and beliefs that you like your life to manifest in your current existence. And everything you see in the world was first conceived as a thought. Okay? This is true about the entire universe. Everything that you see was first conceived as a thought. Okay? And this is my biggest takeaway for you from this video is you can be, do, and have anything you can imagine, and you cannot outgrow your level of self-belief. It's the same way of saying if you imagine yourself to be a certain level of belief, let's say you believe that you're worthy to, let's say be a millionaire, your belief is set at that level, then you cannot outgrow it. Okay? Your soul is after your feeling, and the feeling is the most important reason why the soul came to physical existence. So feel your feelings. Okay? Your soul knows that it and God are one and there is no separation. Okay? No separation exists. So you and God, you and everything are one. And these are the laws of the universe that create your physical reality. So we'll continue the discussion on topics. Please post a like and subscribe and share the information with everybody you like to, help manifest the reality in their current life. Thank you.